throw pillow. Really, we're just going to use this as something to put behind our back and abs maybe between our thighs at a certain point. So you don't need this for the whole class, but if you have something like this, that would be great. And then a small set of hand weights. So small set meaning 2 pounds, 3 pounds, maybe 5 pounds, but normally I would say about 2 or 3 pounds for this class. It's not about lifting as heavy as you can. We use these weights to tone. So if you took it last week, you know it's a little bit different than any other class or any other type of lifting or workout. So 2 pounds, 3 pounds, I'm using. So other than that, so like I said, this will be about a 45-minute class tonight. There is a bar option if you're using an Apple Watch. I'm sure there is on basically anything else as well. So if you want to go ahead and get that started, we will get rolling. All right, so go ahead and grab those hand weights for me here. We're going to start by bringing them down to your hips. Feet are parallel underneath you. We're just going to start by lifting those knees. It's right and left. Think lift and lift. Bringing these knees up towards your chest here. It's exhale, exhale, lift and lift. Good. Start. So other than that, so like I said, this will be about a 45-minute class tonight. There is a bar option if you're using an Apple Watch. I'm sure there is on basically anything else as well. So if you want to go ahead and get that started, we will get rolling. All right, so go ahead and grab those hand weights for me here. We're going to start by bringing them down to your hips. Feet are parallel underneath you. We're just going to start by lifting those knees. It's right and left. Think lift and lift. Bringing these knees up towards your chest here. It's exhale, exhale, lift and lift. Good work. Open it up. Roll those shoulders down and away from your ears. It's lift and lift. Take it up. Nice, easy landing in those feet. Soft point of those toes. It's lift and lift. Now go ahead and take these arms out wide. Start to squeeze those elbows. Take it back. Squeeze and squeeze. So squeezing those elbows back behind that low back as we lift those knees up and up and lift and lift. You've got 5. Work for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Plant these feet for me. Take this right foot back into a short lunge. Tuck those hips. Sink down in those legs. We're just going to curl those arms here. So it's curl, extend, squeeze, and drop. Now with this regular bicep curl, we're going to add a twist towards this front leg. So it's extend, curl, drop, curl it in. So twisting over towards this left leg for me. Pressing through those back right toes. Extend, curl for 3, up for 2. Hold it center, flip those palms, hammer curl, right and left. Squeeze and squeeze. Always able to add a little drop in these legs here. It's right and left. Let's add that twist. Take it left for 2. Bring it center for 2. So twist, twist, back center. Good work. Glue those elbows right to those sides here. Keep that chest lifted. Take it left for 2. Bring it center for 2. You have 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Hinge it forward. Elbows tight. Kick it right and left. Go right and left. So here you're extending through those triceps. Just alternating one side at a time. Kick right, kick left. Pull those elbows tight. Nice and high here for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Step in those feet. Keep that hinge. Shoulder raised. Think lift and drop. Squeeze and drop. So as you lift, pinch those shoulder blades together for me here. Press through those heels. You should be able to wiggle those toes up and off the ground. Drop, lift for 3. Last 2. And last one here. Now step this left foot back into lunge. Lift that chest back to those bicep curls. Drop and curl. Go down, curl it up. Bringing those weights up to those shoulders here. We're going to add that twist. Go right, curl center. It's drop, curl center. So just warming up through this core, through these obliques as we twist here. It's lift and drop. Curl, to your right. Adding that small drop in those legs. You've got 3, 2, hold it center. Flip these palms back to that hammer curl. Dropping one arm at a time here. Retuck those hips. For this lunge, don't let that back start to sag. Really pull it in tight. Now add that twist. Take it right for 2. Come back center for 2. So twist, bring it center. Awesome work. Keep pressing through that front heel. Twist and twist. Last few. Last one right. Last one center. Hold it here. Pinch forward. Back to those triceps extensions. Right and left. Squeeze and squeeze. So now we're really hinged forward from that waist here. Gazes down at the floor. Right and left. You have 5. Go for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Step in those feet. Keep that hinge. Take those arms out wide. It's lift and drop. Squeeze and drop. So now going into some reverse flies here. Really pinching those shoulder blades tight. Staying in control. Careful not to fling those arms in either direction. It's drop and squeeze. Lift for 3. Squeeze up for 2. And last one. Good work. Stand it up. Take these feet out wide for me. Turn out those toes. Retuck. Sink down in those legs. And bring those arms and hands up in front of that face. Just lift. It's up. Lift and lift. So those elbows are at a 90-degree angle here. We're dropping in those legs, pressing straight up from that bicep. It's lift and lift for 4, 3, 2. Hold it high to squeeze those elbows in. Squeeze and squeeze. So when you start to pinch those elbows together, you're going to feel that fire really shoot through that bicep. It's in for 3, 2. Hold it tight. Just punch. Up, up, up. Press, press, press. Quick punches here. Think about extending those arms to more of a 3/4 bend. Really firing it up here. Punch, punch, punch. Sink down 1 inch lower in those legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Standing up, we're going to set those weights to the side. Coming down to a full arm plank here. So we're going to take those hands right under those shoulders. You can start out on those knees, then maybe curling it up on those toes. Retuck those hips so you have that nice straight line down your back. Lift this right leg first. We're going to take it up for 2. Bring it down, cross those ankles. So it's lift, lift, lower down, and cross. Pressing through those hands. Really extend that leg high. Last one up. Last one down. Hold it here. Just squeeze those thighs in. Squeeze, squeeze. As you squeeze here, you're thinking about rolling those inner thighs together. We're going to add in that tricep push-up. So it's squeeze for 2, drop down, press up, think, squeeze, squeeze, lower down, and press. Good work. You have just a few of these here. Last one, it's squeeze for 2, lower down, big press. Uncross those ankles, moving on to that left side, float those toes, send it up for 2, bring it down, cross those ankles. It's lift, lift, lower down, and cross. Again, pressing as even as you can through those hands here. Keep those hips square to the floor as you lift. It's last time up, last time down. Hold it here, just squeeze those thighs. It's in, squeeze, and squeeze. So careful not to pike up those hips. I want that nice straight line. We're adding in that tricep push-up here, so squeeze it in for 2, lower down, big press. Squeeze, squeeze and hold, tap down and lift. Now you absolutely can do this on your knees here, taking a little bit of stress out of that chest. Drop and lift. Last one. Squeeze, hold, tap down and lift. Good work. Bring it down to those knees. Send those feet back as high. Arms reach out long. Quick breath for me here. And slowly roll it up. We're going to flip flip it over to our feet. Getting some tricep dips, so feet come out in front, hands come behind those hips. We're going to press through those heels, lifting our hips high. Open up those legs here. No drop squeeze. Lift up. So it's drop and press. So as you press through those hands, I want you to let those knees fall apart, firing up those outer thighs, squeezing in nice and tight as you come down. Drop and lift. We're moving quick here. Big tap down and press. You've got 3, 2, hold it low, tiny pulses. Drop, drop, drop. Down, down, down. Shift those hips back towards your hands here. It's drop for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Bring that seat down, coming down to your forearms here. We're going to tabletop these legs. Let those knees fall over to the right, bringing those toes down. It's drop for 2, squeeze and lift. For 2, 6, drop, tap those toes, lift and lift. So because we have those knees rotated to the side, we're immediately firing up these left obliques here. Take it down and down. Last time up, hold it high, reach and twist. Reach and reach. So you're reaching with this left hand here. Last few seconds working on these left obliques for 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Center it up. Other side. Knees fall to the left. Let's drop those toes. So take it down for 2. Squeeze and lift. For 2. I want these thighs squeezed so tight together here. You can't even fit a piece of paper between those legs. It's lift. Take it down. Down. Last one up. Hold it here. Just reach and twist. It's exhale. Exhale. Exhaling on this rotation. Getting that full contraction through that core. Twist and twist. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. You can roll it down, tuck in those knees, and then slowly roll it out for me here. Coming back to standing. We're going to walk it back. Taking these hands up overhead, reaching up high. Grab this left wrist for me, and just slowly start to lean over towards the right. Stretching out that left side. Opposite side, taking hold of that right wrist, reaching it out long. And one more big reach up high. Exhale, fold towards those toes. Bicycle out these knees, rolling through one set of toes at a time. Tugging those elbows, let that upper body hang low back releases here. And then slowly roll it up. So going into our first set of thighs, look around your room and find a point of stability. We're going to use these fold-out chairs. These are literally perfect. I use a kitchen chair just at my little table when I'm at home. You can use the side of your couch. You can use your TV stand. You can use anything because we're not going to be pushing or pulling on this. We're really just hanging on to it for balance. So we're going to start here with our left side up to your point of stability, whatever that is. I want you to bring your feet to a narrow V. So heels are touching, toes are slightly turned out. I want you to take this right foot, extend it out in front so that that right heel is in line with your left big toe. Pop it up high, pressing through those toes. Tuck and engage, and then sink down here to find this hip from the tops of those thighs. Now drop for 2, press and lift for 2. So it's drop, drop, press and lift, lift. So here your feet are turned out. Your toes are not pointed forward. We are turned out. Firing up those outer thighs. Drop for 2, press and lift for 2. Good work here. Send it up and lift. Last time down, hold it low. Get one drop, one press. It's down and out. So holding at a low point here and then pressing those knees back. Again, sending that work, wrapping it into those outer thighs. It's press and drop. Hang on to each movement. Don't let it go before you move into the next. Press, hold, drop, hold. Take it out and down. Good work here. Now, if this doesn't feel stable for you, you can turn and face whatever you're holding on to. You can take one side, you can face it. This is what works for you. It's press and drop. For 3, 2, hold your press. Take it down an inch, up an inch, drop, and lift. So this is nice and slow. We're building that burn here. Drop down an inch, press up an inch, drop, and lift. You're almost done. Take it down and press. After this, we're going to rotate towards that point of stability if you're not already there, keeping those toes turned out, keeping those heels released, lift and drop. Go for 4, 3, 2, last one. Rotate for me here, keep those toes turned out, those heels are released, retuck, sink down, letting those knees fall wide, drop, 2, 3, big press, take it down, 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 press and lift. So again, whatever's going to work best for you here, we are keeping those feet turned out. We're taking as low as we can in those legs, and then pressing up, not straightening out those knees, but keeping that soft bend here. Drop, big press, take it down, 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 big press, last time down. Hold it low, think tuck right, tuck left. Send it right and send it left. So we're alternating sides here, hanging out low, pressing through one set of toes at a time. So think tuck right, tuck left. It's press and press, squeezing through that backside, pressing down hard through those toes. Go right, go left. Those legs should be shaking. Those thighs should be on fire here. Press right, press left for 4, 3, 2, last one left. Center it up, take it down for 2, 1 inch up. So it's drop, drop, tiny lift. With this count here, you're not coming up very high at all. We're thinking lower and lower with each one. So it's drop for 2, 1 inch lift. Take it down, down, 1 inch lift. Good work. You may be able to see my legs shaking. That's totally normal. That's what we're pushing for here. Drop, drop, 1 inch lift. Last time down, hold it low. Just drop, drop, drop. Go down, down, down. Quick pulses here. Maybe take this right arm up and overhead. Challenge that balance. Pull that core in nice and tight. Drop, drop, drop. Go down, down, down. Last 5. Work for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Release that here. Now you can do a couple of different things. Might just want to take that point of stability to your right side. Maybe back to that narrow knee. This time the left foot comes out, left heel and rotten with that big right toe. Press it out tight, retuck and engage. Sink back down in these legs. Take it down for 2, press and lift for 2. So it's drop, drop, press and lift, lift. So we're doing the exact same thing here as we were doing on that opposite side. We always want to keep this work even. We may only be working one leg at a time, but we're always going to come back around. It's lift for 2, lower down for 2. Try to get these heels as high as you can for me here. It's lift, take it down, down, last time up, last time down, hold it low. Get 1 drop, 1 press. It's down and out, then drop, hold, press, hold. So here, I don't want you to let that back sag on me. We're tucking up and under, sending all that work through those thighs. It's press and drop. Get 1 press, 1 drop. Awesome work. We're back to that tiny drop and lift after this. Wrapping up your last 30 seconds in 4, 3, 2, here we go. So think drop down an inch, press up an inch. It's drop and lift. This is your last sprint here. Really give me all you've got. This is our superset. So after this, it only gets shorter. Stick with me. It's lift and drop. Try to make this move so small you can barely see it, barely feel it here. It's lift and drop. You have less than 10 seconds. Lift up, drop down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Lower it down. Shake out these legs. We're going to take our right foot into our left hand here. Knees stay tight, pressing forward through this hip flexor, letting that stretch wrap into that outer thigh. Slowly release, other side, left foot, right hand. Same thing, knees stay tight, push those hip flexors up and under. And then slowly release that here. We're going to stay exactly where we are. So, I normally prefer to have my point of stability on my right side. That's just my thing. put it wherever you want. But we're going to bring those legs and zip them up together. So whatever you can get to touch, bring it in tight. So heels, calves, thighs, all my stuff is touching. So once you're zipped up nice and tight here, press back up through those toes, retuck, and then sink down until you really find the catch in those tops of your thighs. Then drop down for 2, tuck it under for 2. So it's drop, drop and hold, tuck, tuck and hold. So with that touch here, I want you to think about pulling that core in so tight. It's like you're ready to take a punch in the stomach here. So it's tuck for 2, drop it down for 2. Always working lower and lower. Drop, hold, tuck, tuck and hold. Good work. Those legs should already be on fire. You have 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Sink it down for 2. Big lift. So it's drop, drop, press and lift. This is a bigger movement here. I'm giving you permission to really press through those toes, lifting back up high. Take it down for 2. Big lift. Pull those legs in nice and tight here. Those heels should be glued. Those thighs should be glued in together. Big lift, take it down for 2. Last time up, last time down. Hold it low. Drop, lift, go down, up. This is quick, and this should burn here. Pull that core in tight. It's drop, lift, drop, lift. I want you to press through those toes. Get those heels up even higher. Protect this low back here. You should have a straight line from your shoulders down to that waist. It's drop, lift, drop, lift. We're only dropping the finish in 3, 2. Now let's drop. Take it down, down, down. Drop, drop, drop. These are quick pulses. Try to take the arm up and overhead here. Stay nice and tall. Don't hunch over. Really bring it up tall for me here. It's drop, drop, drop. Go down, down, down. Last 5. Last 4. 3, 2. And 1, release those heels. Shake it out here. Go ahead and bring this right foot to your right hand. Focusing on the front of this thigh. We're all done with the front of our legs. Now we're moving to the back. Left foot, left hand. Deep breath here. Breathe it in and out. And then slowly release. Now we're going to turn to face whatever you're using as your stability here. So I want you to be a full arm's length away. So when you reach out, maybe your fingertips can touch, because we're going to take these feet parallel right under those hips. Forward fold, hinges from that waist, and cross those arms, resting that head here. We'll start with our left side. Take this left foot straight back. Curl that heel up to that seat, to that 90-degree angle, and then press up through that heel, finding that catch underneath that left cheek here. Just press. It's up, press, and press. So look here, right under this ledge of your seat is where this fire is. It's lift and lift. Pull that core in tight, pressing down deep through this right heel. You should be able to wiggle those right toes up and off the floor and press. Up, lift, and lift. Next sprint here, we're going to add in a curl, bringing that heel towards that seat. Press 4, 3, 2. Now add a curl. Get 1 press, 1 curl. It's up and in. Always hanging out here at your highest point. So maybe this is your highest point. Maybe you're lifted here. Whatever is firing up your hamstring and the back of your seat. It's lift and curl. Go up, squeeze in. Again, hanging on to each movement, not letting it go. We're going to take it full range, bringing this left knee down in line with your right. Pressing back up high in 3, 2. Here we go. So it's down for 2. Press and lift. For 2. Think drop, drop. Press it up and up. So if your legs are sore from any other workout, they should be screaming here. Those hamstrings are on fire. The underside of your seat right here as you press up high, that should feel like a pinch. It's drop for 2. Big lift. Lift. Last time down. Last time up. Hold it high. Tiny circles. Around. Up and over. Up and over. So it's like you're tracing a quarter with this left knee here, circling out and around, firing up this outer part of your seat. This is quick for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it down, stand it up to shake it out. And we're moving right into that next side here. So still a full arm's length away. Hinging forward, feet are parallel. Up your forearms and your forehead here. Right foot comes straight back this time. Draw that heel to your seat and then press up towards that ceiling. Just press. Go up. Lift and lift. So here again, if you are putting pressure on that low back, you will immediately be able to feel it. And that's what we don't want. So I want you to pull that belly button in so tight to your spine. Retuck those hips up and under. Keeping yourself square to that mat underneath you. Just press and press. Take it up and up. We're going to add that curl in 3, 2. Here we go. So 1 lift, 1 curl. Go up and in. I do want this right foot flexed here. Really building that fire through that hamstring. Feeling that leg of that right feet now. Heat it up. Lift and curl. Keep a slight bend for this standing leg. Careful not to straighten out that knee. It'll put too much pressure on those joints. Give me that nice soft bend. Lift and curl for 4, 3, 2. Now full range. Knee comes down. For 2, press it up. For 2, so it's drop, drop, press and lift. Lift. As you lift this right heel up, I want you to try to kick through the ceiling. That's how high I want you to try and get that leg. At your highest point is where you should feel that shape here. It's lift. For 2, lower down. For 2, few more than we circle. Last one down. The last one up, hold it high, just circle. Around, up and over, up and over. We're tracing a quarter with this knee here. Think circle and circle. Press that heel up high. This is your last few seconds. Carve it out. Final 4. You've got 3. Last 2. And last one. Lower it down here. Good work. Stand it up. We're going to shake it out. Keeping your feet parallel. Fold for these toes. Bring your left ankle, cross it back behind your right. Feeling that stretch down your left hamstring. Feet come back to center. Right foot crosses behind your left. Still reaching for those toes. And back to the center here. Bicycling out those knees. Big deep breath. Slowly rolling it up. Good news. Slash bad news. For the rest of class, we're going to be down on your floor. So on your mat, on your rug, whatever you've got. I would put something, either be on a rug or be on a mat, just to put underneath your knee. But we are going to bring it down here. I'm going to turn the face this way so that we start on this right side. So what you're going to do here is place these hands right underneath those shoulders. Knees will go right underneath those hips here. After you're set up, I want you to take this right heel, crossing it back behind your left, allowing that right knee to open up just a little bit here, and then squeeze to lift this up to your highest point. Hips stay square to the floor. 1 lift, 1 press in. It's up and in. So here, again, we're always working from that highest point. It's 1 lift, 1 press. Go up and across. So that press, you're taking those right toes across that midline of your body. That lift, again, you should feel that pinch right under that right cheek. It's 1 lift, 1 press. Go up and in. Back to full range here. In 4, 3, 2, knee to elbow. Take it out. For 2, press it back. For 2, so wrapping it in and then pressing it back across. Always trying to keep this knee at the same height here. Again, core has to stay tight to protect that low back. If that doesn't feel like enough, just lower this leg down here. It doesn't have to be all the way high. You're working at your highest point, not my highest point, not Jessica's highest point. You'll feel the heat where it needs to be. Just a few more here. Last one in. Last time out. Hold it tight. Just lift. Lift. Take it up and up. Keep these hips square. Don't open up for me here. Really keep yourself rotated towards that floor. Just lift and lift. This should hurt. You're almost done. If for any reason you don't feel like this is enough, you can curl it up on these left toes, floating that left knee, challenging yourself just a little bit more. Lift 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let's pulse. Take it up, up, up. Lift, lift, lift. Quick pulses here. I do want you to try to bring that left hand to your left hip, making sure you're nice and balanced. Lift. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Lower it down. We're moving straight into that left side here. So set up, making sure those hands are under your shoulders, knees are under those hips. Left ankle crosses back behind your right, and then squeeze up until you find that catch here. Get one lift, one press. Up and in. Lift, press, and hold. Lift, press, and hold. So now you can see that we're taking our toes across that body towards that right side and hanging on to as tight as you feel like you can. And then incorporating that lift. So it's up, press, hold. Lift, press, and hold. Good work. After this, we're back to that knee to elbow. Press evenly through those hands. Bring that belly button in tight. Full range in 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Knee to elbow for 2. Wrap it back for 2. Pull it in. Exhale. Inhale. Press. Exhaling as we pull that knee to your elbow, because we're also hitting a little bit of those obliques here. Still trying to keep most of the focus on the back of that leg. Press, press, pull it in. In. Good work. Keep fighting. We're almost done here. Pull it in for 2, press across for 2, last time in, last time back, hold it here, just lift, lift, take it up, up. If you want to go ahead and check that balance, you can bring this right hand to that right hip. That makes sure that you're not leaning too far into one side or the other. And again, if you just really want to hit it, you can press through these right toes, lifting that right knee. We're pulsing to finish next. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Here's that pulse. Take it up, up, up. Lift, lift, lift. Challenging if you haven't yet by bringing that right hand to your right hip. Belly button in towards that spine. Lift for 5. Last 4. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Lower it down. We're going to take these knees wide. Toes come in together. Sitting it down into child's pose. Reach those hands out long. Think about rotating one hip down to the floor at a time, focusing on that right side, and then on that left side. Just a few more breaths here. And then when you're ready, slowly roll it up, staying on the floor. I used to hate it when the instructors would say, okay, go ahead and get on the floor, because I knew it was going to be hard. So we're going to finish up here, starting laying out nice and long on this left side. So left forearm comes down, left elbow under that left shoulder. I want you to bring those legs forward here so that your shin is parallel to the front of your mat, your rug, whatever you're using. Again, we have this nice L shape. Toes stay together, and then I want you to lift this right knee back until you feel that catch in the back of your right seat. Once you're there, just press. Go back. Press and press. So here, those toes and heels, they're glued together. The press is back through this right knee, really firing up that feet on that right side. It's press and press. Now this right hand can stay boxed out in front here. You can bring it to your hips. Whatever feels best for you. I do want you to try to keep those hips tucked. Press for 4, 3, 2, full range. Knee comes down for 2, squeeze it back for 2. So it's dropped, tap, press it right back up. Don't let these legs get together for long. On that press back, if your leg is not shaking, that means you have a little bit more to give. Mine is on fire at that furthest point. Press for 2, drop it down for 2. Last few, take it down. Bring it up, hold it here. Try to lift these legs for 2. Drop it down for 2. Big lift, lift, bring it down, down. So you will have to put some pressure into this left forearm here. But as we lift that outside of that right Now, this is not it for you. Just keep this pressed back on this right knee. You're doing the same thing, same challenge. If you're able to lift, give me a few more. Take it up and up. Bring it down. Down. Last few. Last time down. Last time up. Hold it here. Just lift. Lift. Take it up. Up. Bring this right arm up and overhead for me. Press through that left forearm. Bring that side away from the floor. You have 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. We'll stretch it out here. Legs come out in front. Right ankle crosses that left knee. Bring that left heel in. Sinking down into that side. Yeah, that one's up. But it's awesome. Let this right foot fall over to your left side here, getting more of a stretch into that outside of your right seat. And then slowly release. Going into this left side, like I said, we got to keep everything even. So taking out nice and long, right forearm comes down, elbow under shoulder, knees pull forward so that your shins are parallel, recut, heels and toes stay glued, and then lift the left knee up, just press, back, press, and press. So you should feel that catch immediately. If you don't feel it, just take that knee back a little bit further. You'll know it when it's there. Press and press. Take it back and back. Now, I don't want you to sink into this right shoulder here. Really press to lift up high. We're taking this left knee back down to meet that right. In 4, 3, 2, let's move. So it's drop. For 2, press it back. For 2, take it down. Tap, press it back. Back. All hinging here. That leg again should shake to that furthest point back. Bring it down, touch those knees, press it back and back. Keeping this slow, believe it or not, it's going to work yourself harder than just swinging this leg all over the place. Really focus on feeling that contraction as you press it back. The last time down, the last time back, hold it here, lift it up. For 2, drop it down. For 2, so it's lift, lift, lower down. Again, you're going to have to put a little bit of pressure to this right forearm. If this is not it for you, just keep this press back on this left knee. It's back and back. Good work. Just a few more here, and then we're going to lift to finish. If you're keeping those legs down on the ground, I want you to try to pulse it back for me. It's lift and lift. Last time down, last time up. We're here to finish. Take it up, up, lift, lift. Left arm up and overhead. This is your last few seconds before we move into abs. Up and up. For 4, go for 3. The last 2, and last 1. You're done. Lower it down. The legs come back out in front. Left ankle crosses that right knee. Pull this left heel in. Bring these feet down towards that heel. Rock it back and forth here. Release that tension. Maybe taking this left foot over towards the right. Deep breath. And then slowly release it here. Good news. We're done with our legs. So we're going to move into abs. For abs, I'm going to grab this purple ball or whatever ball you're using, Pilates ball, soccer ball, throw pillow, whatever you need. You get the third face that way or okay. So I'll face this way. You can use this ball if you want, but you also do not have to have it. So if you want to work with it, and I'll set it to the side. I might end up grabbing it. But what I want you to do is bring those heels in towards your seat. Feet are tight together. Let those knees fall back out wide. Tuck through that center core and release it down until you feel that catch in your abs. Let's drop for 2. Push it up for 2. Lower down, down, press and lift. Lift. So this is slow, whether you've got that ball or not. You're lifting and lowering just 1 inch each time. Lift for 2, lower down for 2. You can also place these hands lightly on the back of those thighs here. Drop for 2. Last time up. The last time down, hold it low. Tiny drop. Down, down. So again, if you have these hands down on your thighs, this is a loose grip. We're not hanging on for dear life here. We're still challenging that center core. You can also extend those arms out long and drop and drop. You have 5. Drop for 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Bring this right arm up. Lift for 2. Drop it down for 2. So that right hand comes up to meet those left toes here. Knees stay wide. It's drop, down, squeeze and lift, lift. So right leg stays down. We're pulling that right arm across that body, meeting those left toes. Drop, drop, bring it up and lift. This is slow here. Lift it up. Last time down. Last time up. Hold it high. Extend this left leg. Just crunch, crunch, lift, and lift. These are tiny lifts, just reaching for these toes. Take it up and up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those feet back together, knees are wide. The left hand comes up. Reach across for 2, lower down for 2. So it's lift, lift, release it back down. Keeping those knees wide at any point. You have an option to bring that ball back behind that low back. Take a little bit of pressure out of those abs. Still working just as hard, trust me. It's hard either way. It's lift. Last time down. Last time up. Hold it high. Get this right leg. Crunch it up, up. Lift and lift. The last feet here. Lift and lift. This leg is out of that slight diagonal. You have 5, 4, crunch 3, 2, 1. Lower down, back to center. Tiny drop. Go down and down. Drop in here to finish before we roll it all the way down to that back. The last few minutes of abs for me here. Now, if you want, you can try to float these feet. Arms can reach out beside those legs. It's drop and drop for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Rolling it all the way down to your back here. Take those legs straight up in the air. This is our last few seconds of abs. Lift those shoulder blades up and away from the floor. Twist it right and left. Twist and twist. So you're reaching for the outsides of those ankles here. Reach right, reach left. It's twist and twist. Trying to keep those shoulder blades up and off the ground. Twist right, twist left. Good work here. Take it right and left for 4, 3, 2. Last one up. Center it up. Take it long for 2. Press back up for 2. Think it spins out. Pull it in. And it's inhale long. Exhale crunch. Good work. Take those arms overhead as those toes drop down to that lowest point. It's out. Pull it in for 2. Last one long. The last one up. Hold it here. Crunch it center. Lift. Lift. Pressing this low back deep down into that mat for me here. It's crunch. Lift and lift. Hold it high. Think. Exhale. Exhale. We're going to scissor kick these feet next. Going 4, 3, 2. Now let's move. Cross it down. 2, 3. Cross it up. 2, 3. So it's drop. Down, down, cross and lift, lift. The last few seconds here. After we finish this out, you have a quick 15 seconds sprint to lab. Drop, lift, 2, 3. Last cross down here. The last one up. Hold it high. Hold it up, up, up. Crunch, crunch, crunch. This is your last 15 seconds. Lift, lift, lift. Come up, up, up. Shoulder blades don't touch the ground. It's lift, lift, lift. You have 5. Pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Slowly lower it down. Adjusting your chest here. Roll it around to massage that low back. Take these knees over to the left. Arms reach right for a nice gentle twist of that spine. Knees back to center, let them fall over to the right, arms go left. Deep breath here. And then bring it back to center. Go ahead and extend those arms and legs out nice and long for me. Inhale, really reaching through those fingers. Exhale, release that here. stretching through that core and low back. You can also press through these hands, making that stretch just a little bit deeper. And then slowly roll it down for me here. I want you to cross these arms out in front, rest your head, point those toes, tuck those hip bones down into the ground, and then squeeze to lift those legs, thighs come away. Just kick, kick, kick. Go back, back, back. We're kicking these things here. Last few seconds, working that low back is just important for that core strength, as all those crunches and twists that we did. You also have the option to bring these hands back behind that low back. Just kick, kick. Go for 5. Kick for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it down. Go ahead and press it up onto all fours. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Big exhale, pressing away from the floor. Low back goes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, raise those thighs. Exhale, stretching away, rounding your back. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. All those toes up and under. And one more big exhale here, pressing through that floor. And slowly release. We're going to bring those legs first, taking it to a straddle. Bring these toes forward here. Tuck this right arm into that right thigh. And lift this left arm up and overhead. Reaching for those toes. Stay face high towards the ceiling. Take the twist of the toes. And exhale, turning towards this right knee. Following it over towards this right side here. Nice long stretch for that hamstring. And inhale, slowly bringing it up, other side. Left elbow touch. Right arm tuck it overhead. Same thing here, feeling that stretch to the right side. Exhale, bringing that arm down, turning the face up, left knee, folding it over to the left. Slowly inhaling it back up. Flex these toes up towards the ceiling. Walk those hands out in front. Keeping those toes lifted high to take the stretch into that inner thigh. Release that low back. Feel that chest up on the ground. Walking towards the couch with a few more steps. And slowly walk it back in. Little cross those legs out in front one at a time. Hands come back behind this low back. Shoulders roll down and away. Just gently take that head from side to side here. And work on that last part of our stretch. Take your time. And still work for this neck. Put one more spot. And when you're ready, you bring that head back to center. Loosely grip these knees. All those shoulders down and away from those ears. Releasing that last bit of tension here. Big inhale. And exhale. Awesome work. Thank you guys so much for joining us for our bar class. You will be able to watch this later as well. So if you're not here with us, thanks for coming back to see us. And we will have dance here in just a few minutes. Thank you guys.
Okay. Hello, everybody. We had a few technical difficulties, but we're back. So, my name's Jessie. This is our bar class for Barre2Fit. Today for equipment, you're going to need a light set of hand weights, 2 or 3 pounds, a Pilates ball, or something like it, soccer ball, throw pillow, something. I'll cue it when we get there. And then a point of stability. So, a chair, a bar top, bedside table, whatever, just something that you can rest your fingertips on. Today's class is going to be express, so we're going to do it in about 45-ish minutes. So it'll be a little bit quicker today, which is good, get you in and out, give you a little bit of rest time, because I know you're going to want to tune in and do dance after, so you can take a quick break, and then get in for dance at 5. Shouldn't be anything crazy today. I do try to give cues throughout class if you are nursing an injury or you're a little bit sore maybe in a particular area. So I'll give modifications and stuff for that. And otherwise, we'll just go ahead and get started. So we will start with hand weights for the warm-up. So if you'll go ahead and grab those and you can get your watch started, we will get rolling. All right, so we will bring those weights to those hips here. Roll those shoulders down and away. We're just going to start by lifting those knees. Lift right, lift left. Exhaling as we bring those knees up to that chest. Nice slight point in those toes here. Right and left. Lift and lift. Now I want you to bring those weights out in front of that chest. Elbows are wide. We're going to add a rotation here. Twist and twist. So bring that opposite elbow across that chest towards that knee, rotating through that core, left and right. Twist and twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring those heels together for me. Right toes come back, trace behind your left ankle. Retuck, sink it down, box out these arms here. It's squeeze and press. Squeeze and press it up. So that squeeze down, where you bring those elbows back behind your back, pressing those arms up back to that goalpost here. Adding a drop in those legs when you're ready. Squeeze and press it up. Down 3, drop it for 2. Hold it tight, step it out wide in these legs as hammer curls, left and right. Squeeze and squeeze. So here, you're dropping in those legs. If you want to focus mainly on biceps, keep those elbows glued to your side. Otherwise, you can incorporate those shoulders if you want to lift those arms a little bit higher here. Right and left for 4, 3, 2, last one. Toes turn forward, elbows are glued to those sides. It's reach and pull, reach, squeeze. Set that seat back behind you here like you're sitting in a chair. Palms are facing the ceiling. Push and pull. Slight hinge forward on that reach out. Big reach. Squeeze for 3. Come in for 2. The last one. Heels come back together. Left toes now trace behind those right. Box out those arms. Sink in those legs. Hit squeeze and press. Squeeze down. Press it up. So same thing here, just with that left leg back. Maybe those shoulders are feeling a little bit of extra heat since we've already worked this. Adding that drop down in those legs. Squeeze down for 3, 2. Hold it here. Step it out wide in these legs again. Hammer curls. Right and left. Dropping in those legs. You should be able to wiggle those toes up and away from the ground. Curl right, curl left. A few more, then we're going to go back to that reach. This time adding a tricep extension at the back end. Curl right, curl left for 4, 3, 2, last one. Toes turn forward. It's reach, pull, extend, and curl. So it's push, squeeze, extend, and curl. As you extend those arms back behind you, big deep hinge from that waist here. It's reach and curl. 2 more. Squeeze, extend, curl in for 4, 3, 2, last one. Legs sit together nice and tight. Arms extend back behind you here. Palms face the ceiling. This lift is up and up. So, palms are facing the sky here. Legs are zipped nice and tight. Just lift and lift. We're going to sweep those arms forward and back next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it high. Now sweep it forward for 2, sweep it back for 2. So the backs of those hands touch, the palms come together. If you would like to add a little bit extra here, you can press to those toes, lifting those heels as you bring those arms back behind you here. Squeeze it back. Last time forward. Last time back, hold it here. Tiny kicks. Kick, so a soften through that elbow. Nice long extension. This is where we burn out those triceps. Before we come down to the ground, it's kick and kick. Try to press into those toes if you haven't already. Kick 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set those weights down to the ground. We're going to come down to a full arm plank, so hands are under those shoulders. step it back, re-tuck, core is engaged, slow push-ups here. It's drop for 2, press and lift for 2. Now, of course, you have the option to come to those knees at any point. Down, tap that chest, lift and lift. Last one down, last one up, hold it here, just tuck those hips. Tuck and tuck, pulling up and under from those low abs. Let's walk it down to those forearms. We're gonna add a fly with each arm here, so tuck it for 2, fly it right, drop down. It's tuck, tuck, hold, fly it left, bring it down. So that fly, you have a 90-degree bend through that elbow. You're squeezing through those shoulder blades. One more on each side. Tuck, tuck and hold. Squeeze it up, drop it down. Tuck, tuck and hold. The last one left, lower it here. Open to your right side, right arm up and overhead here. Just tap that left hip, squeeze it out. Tap and squeeze. So as you lift, or just squeeze that right elbow to that hip. Give me 3, 2, hold it here, switching to the other side. Opening up, left arm overhead, tap that hip, squeeze it up. Tap and squeeze. This time pulling that left elbow into that left hip here. Drop and lift. Come up for 3, lift for 2. The last one, roll it back center. Holding here for just a few seconds. Lift those palms up to the ceiling. Get that back nice and flat. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Knees come down. Set it back quickly into child's pose. Roll it up here. Bring those feet out in front, extending those legs. Hands come behind those hips. Fingertips face forward. We're going to press it up into a reverse plank. So it's lift for 2. Come down and tap. Press it up. Lift. Bring it down and tap. Now you can also walk those feet in closer to your seat. More of a tabletop position here. Last one down. Last one up. Hold it high. Bend those elbows. Extend. Bend and press. Tricep dips here, so again, legs can stay extended. You can walk those feet in, or you can even bring your feet all the way to the ground. Give me 4, go for 3, last 2, last 1, press it up, seat comes down, bend these knees, grab behind those thighs, reach up, lower down to find that catch in your abs here. Then extend those hands, it's drop and lift. Go down an inch, crunch up an inch. Now here you can see this is not an exaggerated crunch. We are already working low. Add a circle of those palms over those knees. Circle lift, circle drop. Obliques come next to finish up this warm-up. Take it down, lift for 3. Come up for 2. Hold it high, now pull it right, crank center, pull left, crank center. Good work here. Big twist.